Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs. Welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla for another Friday episode. This is going to be episode number 22, if my memory serves me correctly, which, let's face it, most of the time it does, except when I'm doing weird stuff at the Nameless Ruin. But today, we're going to head back to Freehaven. This is probably the first episode, I think, where I haven't started it by leaving the front door of my house, at least from these Friday episodes since I've been doing them this regularly. Today, we're going to be spending the first half of the episode taking care of some business, and then we're going to do something a little bit more fun, I think. So let's head through the portal to Freehaven. I have absolutely no idea what time of day it is over in the overworld, so let's find out. It's the middle of the night, I think, or the moon is just rising. Okay, so it is nighttime. I've had a couple of people tell me that they've left a couple of things at my house. So let's check in here, and whoa, okay. Yes, first thing we go in the door, Merry Stone Day. And an entire chest of cobblestone. Wonderful. I have mentioned to a couple of people on the server, I think this is probably Kane, it seems like something he would do. I have mentioned to people on the server that I obviously am building a huge ruin and it requires a lot of cobble, and this is pretty much all the cobble I have to my name, give or take a couple of bits and pieces in chests over at the ruin, but I do not have a whole lot, and I'm not the kind of person who just wants to mine for days and days and days, so I've been taking cobble donations, and that is wonderfully helpful. And I know a lot of people probably just want to get rid of all of their cobble and never see it again, which is totally fine, because I'm going to use this chest as overflow. I totally understand that cobble is not something everybody wants to build with. Oh, and I've just opened that without looking at the label first, but I know what that one is as well, so we'll get onto that in just a second. Oh yeah, overstock chest, overflow chest for the cobble. Yeah, I brought over a couple of these extra stone types, the 1.8 things from the Nameless Ruin. I'm not really going to be using much in the way of granite. I might use some of the diorite, but we will see. We will see where I can apply that. And somehow, every time I come through, I have more and more netherrack, even though I'm not really actually doing any mining or anything in the nether. So maybe I'm just forgetting that I've brought that over with me, and not in a kind of Nameless Ruin, oh, I've got amnesia, that I'm forgetting, but that's that chest taken care of. Message for you, sir. This is apparently a Monty Python reference. I think it's from Holy Grail. She said, I didn't get it the first time I saw this. This is an invoice from Paige, yes. Oh, and it's just attached to the end of my letter. 60 potatoes, 60 carrots, 60 red mushrooms, 60 brown mushrooms. Now, in my initial thing, I said we need mushrooms red or brown, and then I said 1 gold ingot per trio, i.e. 30 gold for 30 carrots, mushrooms, and potatoes. So hopefully, maybe when she read mushrooms, she kind of thought one of each, which is fine, because I actually need a surplus of mushrooms to do the mushroom stew, or the mushroom soup, or whatever it's called in the game, so as long as she's still happy being paid 60 gold, I will definitely deliver. Let me just grab that out of my spare gold stash. Yeah, everyone's now seeing how much gold I have and going, he doesn't need to be charging these prices. He's got tons of gold. Yeah, it all goes back into the system, you guys. So we have a decent supply of food for the shop now. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that in the storage down in the basement of in the kitchen of the Hot Pot Bistro, where another message will be waiting for me. And I've seen bRanN's episode from yesterday, so I know what he's on about. And yeah, this is a message he has left me. I will sell you 3 raw rabbit for 1 gold ingot, bRanN. Okay, so let me put these in. Is this the vegetable side? This is the vegetable side. Let me put this in the sink. This is going to be the vegetable preparation sink, but preparation, vegetable preparation sink. Let me at least get these in a decent sort of order. Let's do half mushrooms there, other half mushrooms there, potatoes across the bottom. Cool. Okay, so we have ingredients there for mushroom soup and the rest of the rabbit stew. Now, bRanN is proposing to give me 3 raw rabbit for 1 gold ingot, and considering that the order I gave him was 32, 3 doesn't divide into 32 very well. So I'm gonna be generous here, given that I made I made a bit of a clerical error when I left Paige this. I kind of meant like 30 gold nuggets, and 1 gold nugget per trio, but then I kind of went with ingot because I felt, we can splash out. And I gave bRanN this order before I had actually set the prices for the restaurant, and I knew how much I was going to charge everyone. And he came in and he went 4 gold. And 4 gold was all he was getting for 32 rabbits. So I'm going to be generous here. I'm going to say that I'm going to give him 2. I'm going to give him 1 gold ingot for every 2 raw rabbits he gives me. Which if you watch his episode, he actually haggles himself down from 1 gold per rabbit to 1 gold for 2 rabbits, and then finally to 1 gold for 3 rabbits. But I'm going to give him 1 gold for 2 rabbits because I think it's a little bit more of a generous offer that way, especially considering I'm giving Paige 60 gold. I know she's kind of got a lot more stuff to deliver. She's got all the vegetables and so forth to deliver, but yeah, I think I probably owe bRanN a little bit more than 4 gold for collecting me 32 rabbits. So I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to leave a note in his order book saying, well haggled, sir, and I will figure that out. Here we go. 1 gold ingot for 2 rabbits, i.e. 32 rabbits equals 16 gold Pixlriffs. Okay, so hopefully he'll be a little bit more happy with that, and yeah, I think given the new revised restaurant prices, 16... Hello, you! I assume this is not one of bRanN's customers, so there you go. Oh yeah, I need to tell you guys about my new tools. I have this new bow that I've basically crafted. Look at the arrow sticking out the back of my head. I've crafted it to be the same as my old bow was. I was kind of working on it in the last couple of episodes. But this is the Tower, and that's named after another tarot card, because the original bow Temperance was named after a tarot card from the Major Arcana. I don't have any kind of weird superstitious beliefs along the lines of tarot and stuff necessarily. My wife has a set of tarot cards. She's not really into that kind of stuff as such. It's just kind of a fun thing. She's a writer, so she likes stuff like that. And yeah, I just thought it was a neat name. I really liked it. There is actually a weapon in Final Fantasy IX, which is called the Tower, but it's like a sword rather than the bow. And this is my Smite 5 Looting 2 sword. I saw Looting 2 in an enchanting table. I thought, I'll chance it. Got Smite 4. So then I added Smite 4 and Unbreaking 1 with a book to get that. And I've been looking for Wither Skulls, and to be honest, the Smite is going to come in useful for dealing with guys like this. Oh, hello. Got myself a free carrot. Not bad. But yeah, I've been collecting Wither Skulls. I have 2 now. I'm thinking there's a witch on top of Paige's house. I wonder if she's snooping around trying to get the drop on her favourite magical girl. Gonna have to deal with that on Paige's behalf for now, I think. Don't want her to get in any unpleasant situations. And this is Swordfish's house. This is Swordfish's house. Paige made this, which is really, really nice of her, and this house looks really cool. I love the frame. I think that's dark oak wood, and then the dark oak stairs and stuff. There's really nice construction. I like that a lot. And the interior has this beautiful blue carpet and stuff. Oh, good job, Paige. Well done. That's a really cool looking house. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and drop off the gold at Paige's, and I'm still working on getting my Sharpness 5 Looting 3 sword that isn't the Hop Slayer back in action. So hopefully we'll be able to get that sorted out. 60 gold for Paige. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. And hopefully bRanN won't complain too much about the fact that I just gave you 60 gold and I'm giving him 16. But yeah, we will see. And the restaurant should be able to run at a profit while I'm paying these prices. Thing is, I kind of want the restaurant to be staffed when people come in. So either people are going to have to come in like on camera when I'm on the server, and we'll do like a little bit of an episode from the restaurant, do a bit of business, and I'll either cook the food or I'll be the waiting staff and somebody else can cook the food. Or I'm going to have to figure out a way of getting... I just walked into my design company instead of the restaurant. I always do that. I always kind of walk over to this building instead of this building because they're close together. I built them next to each other. Anyway, I'm probably going to have to get some food available for people so they can serve themselves, like a kind of buffet, I guess, so they can serve themselves while the restaurant isn't staffed. And to that end, I feel like it's probably a good idea to get some food prepared and stashed here in the freezer so people can come down here, they can get some stuff out of cold storage. I could maybe get pretend the furnace is a microwave or something, thaw it out, and then they can bring it back up to their tables and eat it themselves. Now, obviously when you go to a restaurant, the last thing you want is food that's out of a packet or out of a microwave, but you know, if the restaurant isn't going to be staffed all the time, then that's probably how things are going to have to happen. So, yeah, there was something else I was going to add maybe like a fruit salad to the menu or something, and then we can serve like apples and things like that, or a Waldorf salad that's got apples in it already. I think it's a Waldorf salad anyway. So that's that's a bit of restaurant business taken care of, and hopefully bRanN will accept our new offer of 16 gold for 32 rabbits. I think that's a lot more generous than 4, don't you? Pretty much quadrupled my asking price. Right. Next order of business, we are going to... I'm going to put this book away somewhere so I can reuse it. I'll probably end up reusing it for the design company. Let's pop it in here. There's my 2 wither skulls as well. Looking forward to using those. Today we are going to tackle some achievements. And there are a couple of achievements I haven't got yet. I haven't got the on a rail achievement, but that one's going to be a little bit boring to do on camera. And there's a couple of places we can do that. I think if I travel out to Bambiable's redstone base that he's got out in the wastelands, the rail through the nether is 1 kilometer, so that's a pretty intense rail and shows you how far away he's actually building. But the achievements I haven't got that I think are achievable on camera without a great deal of luck or a lot of boring activity is going to be fly a pig off a cliff and build a notch apple. And the notch apple is going to be pretty simple, let's be real. But sniper duel I still have to get, but I'm trying to get that on camera, and it's going to take a little bit of doing and a lot of luck. Everything else relies on us going to the end, which we haven't yet, but maybe we will be on a future 24-hour live stream. I imagine that's going to happen pretty soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I will let you guys know when we're going to take on the dragon so you can hang out at the stream. So right now, we're going to build a notch apple to start with because I have too much gold. I really don't. I probably need to keep a little bit of gold around just in case I need to pay some people before the restaurant starts making profit. But I can't remember if I built a notch apple on the last server or not. But there it is. And there's the achievement. Achievement get. GG. Right. Where's this going to go, though? I just don't know what to do with it now. Maybe I will keep it in here and I'll save it as like a prize for something. I don't know. Maybe it can go in the Nameless God Wishing Fountain, although a notch apple is pretty excessive considering I'm trying to make gold from that and not just give it away. But there you go. It could be a decent prize. Next up, we got to ride a pig, and for that, I'm going to need a carrot on a stick. So let me see if I have a spare fishing rod down here. Most of those are enchanted. Okay, so let's build a fishing rod together. Let's do that on camera. We've got, is it 2-string or 3-string? I think 3-string a bow, but 2-string a fishing rod. I haven't actually built many of these before, to be honest. I think I mainly get them by fishing. And it's like, it's a diagonal and then it's 2-string like that. Yes, there we go. Right. Let's turn that into a torch just to get rid of the stick. Can put the string away again. And that'll be all fine. And I actually have... Oh, that's what I could have used that carrot for. Let's dig the carrot back out. I actually have a saddled pig over at the farm. I think he's over at Birch Forest Farms. So let's see if he's still there. And then we can think about riding him off a cliff. A few people have commented on the fact that the sheep farm is looking a little bit patriotic recently. And yeah, the red and white and the blue wool definitely looks a little bit patriotic. But I believe, yep, this is the pig. He is still here. Hey, piggy. Time to go for a ride. Okay, and this is going to be possibly the slowest thing in the world. They tend to pick up speed a little bit as they go, so hopefully we won't have too much trouble. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I have not given these guys much of a go when it comes to steering before. I've never really tried riding a pig for any great length. So I don't know how this is going to go, but we're making good progress. We're not letting any sheep out, which is a good thing. And I think the best point to drop off is going to be over here by this kind of crater. And hopefully it works if you're using a carrot on a stick. I've seen people kind of just punch the pig over the edge of the cliff, but here we go, piggy. Oh, probably need to go around here a little bit. Come off the edge. Over we go. Yay! When pigs fly, and the pig is still alive. That's absolutely what I wanted. And I don't know how pigs regenerate their health. Can I feed them carrots? Will that work? I don't know, but I think this pig deserves a carrot. So I'm going to ride him back to my Freehaven house, and we're going to adopt this pig as a pet. Because in my recent snapshot tutorial video, whatever you want to call it, my snapshot showcase video, I got a pig involved, and oh, he's not going to go through the door, is he? Right. Can I lead you around here with a carrot? Can I lead you around here with a carrot on a stick? Can we do that? All right, we're going over the top. That's going to have to happen. In my recent tutorial, snapshot tutorial video, whatever you want to call it, I had a pig in that I was using to demonstrate entity collisions in 1.9, the fact that you can now collide with stuff as a player and mobs and stuff will repel you a little bit, and I used a pig for that demonstration, and then in the comments people named it Piggslriffs, and I absolutely wanted to adopt a pig with that name afterwards, so I'm going to bring this guy back to my house. He's going to be my official steed. Aside from Trouble, he's going to be the guy I use to ride about town, because Kane has put up a sign saying no horses beyond this point at the Freehaven gate, but it doesn't say anything about riding a pig around town, so this is going to be my transport for now on. I'm going to come up to the hot pot and just do all of my official business riding on the back of a pig. I don't know, it's going to be great. But yeah, we're going to ride the pig home, going to get out a name tag. I think I have a spare name tag in my storage chests, and we can officially adopt this little guy because I really want to name him Pixlriffs. Here you go, buddy. Home sweet home. And come on in. Come on in. I can't tell if he's following the carrot on a stick or not. He's looking at me. I don't know if he knows he can come through. Let me see if I can feed him up a little bit, just so he can come on through. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Yes. Yes, come on. Come on in. Come on in and get the carrots. Can hang out in the kitchen. Come on, dude. Does that heal him? That's the problem with this, is it doesn't heal him up at all. Push him through. Go on. Can he not get through the doors? I'm gonna have to take down the doors, aren't I? Come on, Biggie. Come on, Piggy. Come on, Piggy. Come on. This way. This way. Dude, like, just come through the door already. Oh, gosh. These things are more trouble than they're worth, honestly. But, look, come back here. I know you've got a saddle on. I know you probably want to be in the great outdoors and that, but carrots in my house. Carrots in my house. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can hang out in the backyard if you like. Got a cat out there. You guys can be best friends. Hey, finally he's in the house. Good stuff. Right, let's put the doors back on. Can't believe I had to take the doors off just to get the pig in the room. There we go. And one there. Does that work? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab a name tag and we are going to name you because... Where is it? It's in Tools. It's in the spare thing. Good, good, good. Because this is absolutely the perfect name for a pig as far as I'm concerned. Pixlriffs. Ace. You'll see this little guy popping up in a couple of my other videos as well because that is too good an opportunity to pass up. Check him out. I really, really wish that it would heal hearts because I don't want him to die. He's so cute. I will see if I can figure out a way of healing him up, but I don't think there is one with regular animals, which is really a shame because you can do it with wolves, obviously, because wolves are your kind of traveling companions. Hello, what? How have I got that name tag back? That's weird. That's probably a glitch. It will probably disappear. Let me relog and see if it reappears. That is so weird. I think it's because he's got a saddle on, and every time I try and click on him, I end up riding him. I think that might be what it is, because if I relog, his name disappears, and I still get the name tag back. That is really, really strange, you guys. I'm not sure how I can fix that. I'm genuinely not sure how I can fix that. Maybe if I end up riding him and then somebody else name tags him, it can be like villagers where you're trading with a villager and then... But I don't know if somebody can name tag him if I'm riding him. Okay, we will solve the mystery of Pixlriffs at a later date. I will keep his name tag down here and we will find a way of doing it. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you hanging out with me here today. My name has been Pixlriffs. His name has been Piggslriffs. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And I can see through the window. Oh, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Now the pig is here because I'm going to show you something new that they've re-added from older versions of Minecraft. Players will now collide with entities and won't be able to occupy the same space. You'll notice if I'm walking to the pig here, I kind of get pushed back.